Today I have Matthew's sample here, and Matthew's going to top this field for me. The grass has got away and it's rough, and I want it cut down in tight. So he's going to lift it with this zero grazer. Basically this is your tractor and machine, a mower on the front, and it cuts the grass direct, rolls it up in, lifts it up into the machine, and then you can eject it out later. But that's what we're going to be doing here to clear this field up. So here we are. The yellow skirt on the front here is the mower, am I right, Matthew?
Right.
And it's a disc mower, 2 drums, or
PZ drum mower, yeah.
a PZ drum mower with 2 drums which spin with the blades on it, just cuts the grass like similar to your lawn mower. Then I take it this is an elevator on the front.
The elevator carries it up the elevator, and it just drops into the back like a ordinary trailer.
That's okay. We'll have a wee look round the back here. So this is really for dairy cattle if you're bringing your grass straight in for them out of the field to feed them. And this is into the back of your trailer here.
Bars across the floor here, 3 chains, just pulls it right to the back and drops out.
Lovely blossom on this hawthorn. Amazing. So here we are again in the workshop. This is my mower. I was telling the fella I bought it off how great it was working the other day, and then I was topping a wee field for the bang, and the end disc shot off across the field. So I have to take the whole bed out of the thing now. This is it here, and put a new bearing in. I've also wrecked a muscle in my back, and I'm as stiff as a board. I can neither stand, lie, nor sit, and I've lay on the concrete here most of the time. So things are not just going too good. But anyway, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So this is the bed. And this was the end disc here. As you can see, the gear has broken off, or the top has broken off, and the things, well, the bearing's wrecked in it anyway. So So I have to split this in two. Again, it's a sandwich, so I have to take that lid off to get in at that cog. So that's another hour or two's work yet. If you haven't seen inside the gearbox of a grass mower, this is what it is here. This is your row of cogs right along, and then your saucers with your blades on it are in the bottom end here. But I have it turned upside down. This is a 2 or 3 day job for me. I haven't actually seen in one of these before, but they're all much the same. So this is the new cog here, and obviously it has the threaded bit on which broke off. So that goes down in like that there. So it's just get to it now and get it back together, which will be longer than expected. Now there's my mower back together almost. I've 2 or 3 wee stone guards on the bottom to put on, or the full set of stone guards to put on, and I have the top hi-hat disc to put on. But as it is, I need to get this shed cleaned out in case the shearing man will just ring me and tell me he's coming next week, which is possible. You just get a day or two's notice sometimes. So I'll get the shed cleaned out because we'll be shearing in here, and I can fiddle at that mower later on. MK Coatings in Mollusk, Belfast, and this is Ben beside me here. He's the main man. So, and I've left an item or two up to get galvanized, sheep gates and sheep pens, and a little sign which I was doing for a friend. So they go into an acid process when I leave it here. It sits in an acid bath for a while to clean it down. Then it goes into water to clean that off again. Then it goes into a flux. Then it goes into a dryer, which is basically just a big bolt blowing hot air on it. Clean all the water off, because when it goes into this molten zinc, which what temperature was that?
It's sitting at about 500 degrees there, so very warm, as you can imagine, and the guys really get it out in all their PPE.
So you don't want to be japped with this stuff. So it's this. I think it's 2 trailers. Two trailer bodies. So this is coming up out of the zinc now. So this is the process. So how long does this take, Ben? How time?
Well, we're trying to maximise how many dips we do an hour due to production efficiencies, but you know, in terms of going into the path, depending on the product, it can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 20 minutes per item, or per dip.
So the men here basically they're cleaning little drips off the metal just to clean them down. Is that am I right?
Yeah, so the guys are using these paddles to essentially remove any ash that might rise to the surface and might get stuck to the surface of the trailer as it's coming up, as well as like stripping off any spikes, anything that's forming basically on the side.
So that's our whole process covered. That's a noisy forklift coming in there. Thanks very much, Ben.
Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. The Super Duper International clutch gave up in there just about. So I'm going to put my new clutch plate in. So got the mower done the other day, so it's a week of repairs. So this is what we're doing on our bank holidays. So half an hour in and one skin wrist. We're just about ready to wheel in the part. So there you are, that's the International done. Well, it's split in two anyway, in a short time. No electronics, no £600 call out fee for the man with the computer to look at anything, few spanners and off it goes. But we're still working with scrap. And I've also pulled a muscle in my back. You see me, I'm walking around like with a hump on my back here, but I've pulled a muscle in the back there and it is aching. It's given me jip this last day or two. And here's Barbara out with a cup of tea. Ooh. Working on a farm up at the crack of dawn. Jump out of bed and get your overalls on.
Get your overalls